Alright everyone, there was a quick cut, we're back, let's go. Then he set the meat around 300 degrees for 40 minutes. Okay, got it. They obviously scribbled down notes. Wait a minute. Couldn't I just cook it for 600 degrees for 20 minutes? That's not quite how this works, I'm afraid. The math checks out. What's going on? Oh, good morning, Sonny. How do you do? I'm watching Tara the proper way to prepare a pot roast. So far I'd say it's going pretty well. Tara will be the one to prepare lunch today, instead of me. So I turned one of the dials in the stove, as far as it would go to the right. And the student has surpassed the master. On second thought, perhaps I prepare an alternative course. One moment, please. O ye of little faith. Time for the moment of truth. Lunch is served. Oh. I was nervous but has my hands tight. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. It's poisoned. I did it. Oh my god. I poisoned all of them. Wait, does this also mean I poisoned the guy I'm supposed to date? No. So did the little dance in celebration and give Violet a high five. Should become a food vlogger? I'm a cooking servant. This talent shouldn't be wasted. Psst. Dear Violet. What is it, Sunny? Is this what you cooked? Or is this what Tara cooked? Violet smiled and winked at me. I don't know what you're talking about. She sipped on her soup. Sipping the soup contentedly. Couldn't help but smile back at her. Damn, that was the best meal I've ever had. Granted, my memory only goes back about 3 days, but still it counts for something. Found Kat in the same place she found me yesterday. Morning, Sunny. Time to decide who's the last soulmate candidate. Oh man, gonna make a killing from today's bet before. Poor guy. Poor guy. Doesn't know you've been rigging the show. What he doesn't know can hurt him. Anyway, after you make your choice, it will be just between the 3 soulmate candidates from here on out. Wait just a second. What does? But somebody would ask. Let me explain. Blah 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 blah. Yui. Yes. I made a bet before you chose Yui today. Great choice, Sunny. I knew I could count on you. Well, she seems surprised. Everyone else seems chill about it, but she seems surprised. Yeah. Alright. Let's get the show on the road. The forest to the north of the house was as serene as could be. With each step forward, I felt the soft earth give way beneath my feet. The wind caressed my skin. Green as far as the eye can see, and her in a flowing white dress standing in the middle of it all. Hey there, Sunny. What you doing all the way out here? I was looking for you. I was hoping we could spend some time together. And consider me the luckiest girl in the whole world. Yui had the cutest giggle. Eee, I'm gonna marry your family, hee! The kind that instantly put a smile on his face. Well, you found me now. You wanna join me for a walk? I'd like that. Started to walk down the forest path together and the animals attacked her. Couldn't help but fascinated by her hair. Well, it smells like oranges. Blowing in the wind. I don't remember, but I'm from way out of the country. I grew up surrounded by animals, nature, you name it. It was just me and my grandma, my sisters, and the alpacas, and my bunnies. Bun and Sunbun, and the chickens. And too many farm animals to count. To answer the question from earlier, nature takes me back home. You still live there? Yep. Wouldn't have it any other way. I had moved to the city for a bit way back when. No, that's when I met you. How'd we meet? Well, one thing I heard about the city is that everyone's in a rush. People just walk by each other as if the obstacles will get past instead of other people. With the city alone, didn't know left and right, and I got lost. Well, every building looks the fucking same. You can say that again. I tried to ask people for direction to where I would live and where the school was, but no one gave me the time of day, except for you. I helped you. Yeah, you didn't even know me, but you took the time to help me figure out my way around. Gosh, never been so embarrassed in my fucking life. Why were you embarrassed? Shy. Oh? Found out later we went to the same high school, but we never talked too much after that. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's not your fault, Sonny. I had to move back home pretty soon after anyway. Well, I'm happy I'm getting a second chance to get to know you better, Yui. You're the same way, Sonny. And just like I remember. But actually, the whole time that did 5 cars at a time thing came out of nowhere, but I was full of surprises, I guess. Shouldn't take long to remove them from the equation. Huh? What did you say? I didn't hear you. Just a little joke. Or not. Here's to the future. Spend the rest of your day taking in the nature and making up for lost time. Apparently it wasn't always ending up in trouble back then. There's not much has changed. I thought you made it so easy to open up. For myself, I was telling her the truth about the show several times. Even though I couldn't tell her the whole truth. I could tell her just enough of what was worrying me to make me feel at home and at ease. Since I'm getting it down, I'm sure it'll all be okay, no matter what. I'm going to kill you, Sonny. After the day's date, I went out for a short walk outside the mansion. Oh hey, Sonny. Hey Kat, what's up? Let's not waste any time. I get back and know what I want to hear. I like Violet the most. Alright, now wave goodbye. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. I bought a boat and went for a cruise around the island. I love the way the wind feels. Why is that? Feels like freedom, can't get enough of it. No cameras, no people, nothing to stop me from. He pulled me close and kissed me on the lips. Oh, that's a memory from our first walkthrough, damn. We're still on the first walkthrough, but you know what I mean. For a moment, time stopped, and we were the only people that existed. Doing what I want, I smiled, pretty sure we don't need to be all the way out here just for a kiss. I guess you're right. After all, it's hard if people are watching. We laughed together as we cruised along till the sun went down. The world was ours. The sound of waves grew louder and louder, threatening to bring back into reality. Will I know you before I'm taken under? In the morning, the girls and us hung out in the garden outside the house. Oh wow, there's all kinds of flowers here that I've never seen here before. Really? Never seen a tulip? Grandma and I only go around since back home, so nope. Not even on the internet? And I thought I had to get out more. I can't believe that. The only flowers I ever worked with are Venus flytraps. What do you do with those? Well, we do a lot of experiments at the lab, like, can it eat a penis? Don't you ever find yourself thinking, what if it could eat a penis? Oh yeah, all the time. Whatever. The penis went away 2 years ago. One of my neighbors lost their penises the same day too. Oh, I miss you, Fluffy. You sure they were lost? Tease, Vanny. Thanks, Violet. Got a cup for everybody. The aroma from the tea really worked up my appetite. I have prepared some treats for us all as well. Please enjoy. I spent the rest of the morning eating delicious treats and sipping on delicious tea to theorize what might have happened to Fluffy. Personally, my money is on felines being the culprits. Every cat I've met has had a nasty surprise up the sleeve. Ah. That was a good one. Morning, Sunny. Congrats, you've made it to the 4th day. You've been the first person to have not 1, not 2, but 3 soulmate candidates who would have won. Granted, soulmate candidates don't really exist, but hey, you added that part out. You'd be really, really proud of yourself. Can't tell if you're being serious or not. I'll leave that for you to guess. Anyway, between your 3 lucky romantic interests, who do you want to spend today with? Violet. Nice. Kind of had a feeling you would. Think Violet somewhere around the mansion. Lead the way. Found Violet taking a walk outside the mansion. Hey Violet, what's up? Hello there, Sunny. I just thought I'd take a nice afternoon walk. This place truly does bring back memories of home. You lived on your personal island? Nothing quite that. Borg Rose. Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Wanna see? For me, I motioned for her to follow me into the mansion. I asked Kat to pull a few strings and, well, we have everything we need to bake whatever we want now. Oh my. Violet looked at me with childlike wonder in her eyes. Well, let's get right to it then, why don't we? She was practically shaking with excitement. Her smile and laughter was positively infectious. We decided to make a chocolate cake. It was her favorite flavor, and I don't remember mine. It's whatever tastes good. That's our favorite flavor. We a man. We man. We eat what we want. Good. That said, I also don't remember a thing about how to make cakes. But Violet, that was no problem. She got me up to speed with a soft and steady hand. Before long, we had the cake in the oven, baking away. I wish it took longer to make seeing Violet do what she loved most was the treat. When she pulled the cake out of the oven, she looked like a kid on Christmas Day. Oh. Oh, nice. She looks so much younger now. In this picture, she looks 10 years younger, at least. Damn. Now, just for the finishing touches, a little more here, a little more there. She was in her own world. Humming away, she danced around the cake, decorating it as she went along. Couldn't help but smile and watched in adoration. It's pure happiness right now. I wish I could take this moment and just freeze it in time for safekeeping. Can't wait to share this with the others. But first, Sunny, would you mind testing it? You don't have to ask me, believe me. I'm first in line to try it out. Thank you, I'm just unsure if what I make is worth eating or not. Why is that? The family's caretaker, Shirley, was the one who taught me to bake. Besides my sister, Shirley was the only one who ever bothered to try what I made. Sometimes, I already told me it's delicious, just to make me feel better. I took a little off the top of a cake with my finger and licked it off. It's delicious, Violet. You better believe it. Do you want to help me a little longer? I'm having far too much fun to just stop now. Just started making some cookies, and I find I quite enjoy your company and help, Sunny. I'd love to. Let me know how I can help. Violet passed me a bowl full of cookie dough, then a tray. All you need to do is make a little cookie-shaped pieces out of this dough, then put them on the tray. Do try not to put any of them too close together on the tray, or it will become something of a mutant cookie in the oven. Got it. There are mutant cookies here. Oh, I like mutant cookies, especially the Teenage Mutant Ninja cookies. I ripped off a piece of dough from the bowl and rolled it into the size and shape of a cookie. Perfect. You're natural. Thanks, Violet. Wow. The time it took me to make one, Violet had made 6 perfect cookies. She moved with mechanical efficiency as she kneaded balls of dough into perfectly shaped cookies. Wow, I thought you were great before, but you're really incredible. How long have you been doing this? Perhaps since I was about, say, 5? To this date remains the only thing I can beat my sister at. Finished making another cookie as Violet finished 3 more. filled up one of the cookies and raised it to her face. Couldn't quite skilled it, Sunny. Wanted to say again, thank you for arranging this. I'm on top of the world right now. It was my pleasure, Violet. Gosh, she's adorable when she smiles. For a few seconds we kept working on the cookies in a member silence, our eyes locked in each other's. That you're the sister? Why yes indeed. Viola Valentine. First twins in the family, she... Oh. Out of my room on my way. Pressed evil smile in my direction right before she lightly threw a dough ball at my face. What's with that cheeky... Oh. Before I could react, I tried against it and stuck to my face, bursting into childlike laughter. Nice catch, Sunny. Perhaps you might try using your hands next time. Oh, it's on. Couldn't stop myself from smiling as I grabbed some ammo from my own cookie tray and threw them at her. She dodged them with ease and laughed. It's quite humorous how an old caretaker managed to do what are you struggling to do now? I interrupted the clothing with another dough ball throw. This time it made a satisfying splat against the left cheek. Strike! Oh, you are so going down. I smiled and devilish. She grabbed another dough ball. Oh shit. I've only a sec before the next volley. I go to the defensive. I just started to reach for another dough ball from Draven, a dough ball spread against my forehead, sending me recoiling backwards. Ugh. Then another landed right next to it. Ugh, mercy. Then another. Bumped to the floor in defeat. I declare this my victory in absolute confidence. She laughed as she pointed at all the dough on my face. Took the opportunity to interrupt the speech with another dough ball. Splattered right against the left cheek. Oh. You are even more dead now. Forget surviving the crazy TV show. I don't know if I'm surviving the next 5 minutes. I was, well, it was like looking a tiger dead in the eye. Violet reloaded her ammo and was winding up for another throw. It was all I could do to reach for one more ball and scream in defiance. Bring it on! Some say you can still hear my screams in the kitchen to this day. We finished up cleaning. A smile, everyone was really happy. Spent the rest of the day talking. I realized the date was over. I went downstairs to relax. Looks like someone had the same idea I did. Cat was relaxed on the sofa with a bottle of red wine in hand. Hey there, Sunny. Care for a glass of wine? Sure. I'd love a glass. Now that's what I'm talking about. Into me glass and poured it until it was full. Whoa. Maybe a little too much. Huh. What's life without a few risks? Long. Huh. Much like your remaining lifespan. Cat filled her glass to the brim and drowned it in one go. She laughed and lightly jabbed me. Felt like I was finally getting to see a real smile. Cat started chugging down the bottle. You okay? I work on a TV show that kills innocent people for shits and giggles. How okay do you think I could be? You might want to stop drinking that. You're more of a buzzkill than Damien. And I don't even know that's possible. He's killed people with buzzsaws. Sorry, Sunny, I didn't mean that. It's okay, Cat, no worries. How did he mention it? How did you end up working here anyway? You know, the old career fair down the block. Right down on the sofa. Here for the daily interview. I asked you about the day. I already have enough footage for today. Strange it might sound, Cat. I'm here because I'm worried about you. And why is that? People who chuck a bottle of wine in one night usually aren't in the best place. Fuck off. What about yourself, Sunny? I love wine. Bitch. From what it sounds like, no one really has any choice. Just focus on being a ratings magnet on your dates. I'll be fine. Thanks, Sunny. Don't mind. I'd like to be alone. Just piss off. You're holding my wine for me, you buzzkill. Good night. Don't stay up too late. Wait. The walking corpse is giving me advice on how to live now. Do I really look that bad right now? Yes. I ran away. Now hold on. I don't know. I'm running away. I'm running for my life now. If only I could escape this island as easily as I could from a very, very drunk cat. Wait a minute. That's drunk. And who's making sure today's episode is good? Something tells me I'm not going to sleep very well tonight. Two of us were lying down in the grassy field, watching the world pass us by. Where would you want to go when we're out of here? The countryside. Seems like it'd be the only place nowadays and I can get some peace and quiet. That does sound nice. Will you come with me? I know it's not for everybody, and it's missing a lot of the... You don't even have to ask, love. Of course I'm coming with you. We're a team, right? We're a team. I moved closer, held her tight in my arms. Mom would have loved you. Wish you would have had the chance to meet her. I know. We'll make sure our kids get a chance to meet theirs though. Her face turned bright red. What? Say that after Barker, after we're actually engaged. Cute how embarrassed she gets. You mean it though? Every word. You're sweet. Not as sweet as you. I walked down to the kitchen where the girls were having breakfast. So, how was the date? Yeah, tell us. Tara was fiercely scribbling down notes with the title of War Plans in bold. It was really quite nice. Rachel made this cake and the cookies yesterday together, Sunny and I. I hope you all enjoyed. Oops. Amazing, Violet. Thanks for making for us. Thank you so much. They're so delicious. I scribbled. War of attrition is likely not an option. But what are you writing there, Tara? Nothing. So, how come there's cookie batter everywhere? No matter where I look, I can see batter on every surface of the kitchen. It wasn't just a batter. Violet and I knocked over quite a few things in our firefight. That's... You sure it was just baking together? Oh, I thought it was more than that. I should have waited as if I was heartbroken. I'm gonna hand it to you, Violet. I didn't think you had it in you. However. Oh, wait, no. Nothing like that happened. Ellie and I laughed and made finger guns at each other. I don't get it. That's cause you are a good person, Yuri. I drowned the bottle. Let's go. I think what Ellie is trying to say that is that Violet and Sunny. Ellie stuffed the cookie into Scarlett's mouth before I could finish his sentence. Wow, those cookies are pretty useful. You're gonna teach me how to make these sometime, Violet. It would be my pleasure, Ellie. Ooh, teach me too. Why should Sunny have all the good stuff? Spend the rest of the morning fooling around in the kitchen. Good morning, Cat. I've been looking for you. Not so loud, please. My head's killing me from all the wine last night. I'm gonna date Yui. I knew it. Damn, should have made another bet before. Anyway, Yui is somewhere in the fields behind the mansion. I'll be filming as usual. Gotta move on. I could see Yui waving at me from the top of the hill. Hey there, Sunny. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you too, Yui. You wanted to show me something? As I was close, I could see he was holding one hand behind the back. Believe me, it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Behold! It's a bunny! How did you hold that with one hand? It was indeed a bunny. Where did you get this little guy from? To be honest, no clue. I wonder if it's a wild one. Maybe it's somebody's pet. Messed around, but it doesn't look like it belongs to anybody. I've been taking care of him since I found him. Just couldn't help myself, you know? Her smile was as earnest as could be. Did you have a pet bunny back home? I had two, Bun and Sunbun. Both of them are total rascals. But Sunbun is a good boy, aren't you? He nuzzled against Sunbun. Sunbun said. Yes, you are, Nuzzle. He played with the bunny for a little while. She picked the bunny up and held it in her arms. Sunbun looked quite content. You know, you're pretty amazing with animals, Yui. Well, I've been surrounded by animals my whole life. Back in my house, well, to be honest, it was more of a barn than anything. And my sisters were too young. My grandma was getting up there to take care of the animals. I was taking care of them ever since they were born. My parents were supposed to take care of them after I'm retired, but, well, you know, life happens. I'm just glad to have what I have. Ah! Sunbun had managed to squeeze out of her hands and went off. We're gonna catch him. Let's go! On it! Ran as fast as I could after Sunbun, but it was no use. The distance kept widening. Too long, I couldn't even see him anymore. Sorry, I couldn't catch him. He's really fast for something so small. Don't worry about it. Sunbun likes to do this all the time. He's a bit mischievous. If you won't do anything dangerous, you can take our time looking for him. If you're willing to help. Of course, Yui. Started walking towards where we last saw Sunbun right after we caught our breath again. Gosh, isn't it nice to be outside? Smell fresh air, the breeze. There's nothing like it. There really isn't. I smiled. At first, I was really excited to go to the city. There's so many people, so many things to do, so many beautiful things. And most of all, I got to meet you. Shucks, you're going to make me blush. She laughed and touched my arm. Even so, the city's just not my thing. It's a little bit funny. The reason I had to come home all of a sudden was terrible. A little bit of me was glad to be home. Have I had that kind of feeling before? I have. Strange. Sometimes there's good in the bad, and sometimes good can outweigh the bad. Exactly, you get it, honey. The family's never been closer. That's all I want. You're telling me to make a lot of money in the city. Make something of myself or that. I seem old-fashioned, but I just want to put the people I love first. It's all I've got in life, really. I'm curious, what do you put first in life? Happiness. Happiness. If you don't have that, what do you have? Oh, is that so? I think we'll make a great team then. Goes for several hours. It's Sunbun. Sunbun. Yui pointed in front of us, and sure enough, there was Sunbun jumping on the bush. I never seen anyone move so fast. Yui descended on Sunbun like a hawk and grabbed him in an instant. You're going back to your den, you bad little bunny. But I'm happy you're safe. The nozzle of her gaze and spur against Sunbun was practically purring with delight, and she looked right at me. I can promise to give you the most exciting life, the most twists and turns on every corner. But I can promise that if you choose me, I'll always be by your side, no matter what. And if you fuck another girl, I'll kill her. Then I will just chop off your dick. And then slowly kill you. I'm a psychopath. I'm a yandere. Wherever you were, come running. Always. Seems like a night nice for a walk. Oh hey Sunny, what are you doing out here? Just going for a walk. Care to join me? Sure, why not? Got a few minutes. How about we do a circle around the mansion grounds? That's good to me. So, how did it with you go? I'll be back to our daily interviews. Did the island run out of wine? That's only unrelated. But yes. Anyway, my daily interview today was... Alright, I guess. Oh really? That's too bad. Here's an interview that she thought you two were connected, but I guess it wasn't both ways. No, it doesn't matter. The audience thinks you did. That's enough to keep you breathing. Keep it up with that, what you're doing. The ratings have only been climbing higher and higher every day. It's no time to celebrate just yet. I know, don't worry, I'm sticking to the plan. That's good to hear. Seriously, If you get yourself killed by not following the plan at this point, you deserve it. Looks like we finished our talk. Anyway, we get back to work, but it was a nice break. Night, Sunny. Night, Cat. Got back to my room and plopped on my bed. Time to get some shut-eye. Scent of something delicious being freshly baked wafted through the kitchen. Just the two of us. Looks like this batch didn't turn out well either, she frowned. On the bright side, can at least tell it's bread this time. Uh-oh, that wasn't the right thing to say. It's been a while since I've done this. Sorry, Sunny. I wanted you after something good. I reached for one of the pieces of bread. Wait, I'm sure it's... I took one bite, then wolfed the bread down like it was the last of its kind. It's delicious. I reached for another to prove my point. You really mean it? Took a moment to wolf down the second piece. Cross my heart. You're just saying that. She smiled. Ah, that's a moment I've been waiting for. He hugged me for all your might. I loved it about you, you know. I love you, Sunny. Things that nobody ever says. I held her tight. I love you too. For a moment, the whole world was just me and her. And it was all that mattered. But I wouldn't give to have you back like this. You've got to be kidding. My goodness. He really said that? Yeah, and he was all like, whoa, what the hell is that? A flash of light raced through the kitchen, sending the girls in a frenzy. What the hell is that? Coming through, sorry. We practically pulled us through the other girls in the kitchen. What's going on? I take it back. Someone's son is a bad boy. His seems so well behaved. I thought I'd let him outside again. Sunbun-san effortlessly swerved past you and the Violet and leapt in onto Ellie. Whoa! Sunbun-san somehow made his way up to Head and took a cap in his mouth. Hey, give that back! Sunbun-san seemed to sneer at Ellie, then leaped away and ran off. Get back here! Ellie started chasing Sunbun-san with all she had, but somehow he always stayed one step ahead of her. This looks like a job for me. I'm going to need a Venus flytrap and a few bottles of... Sunbun-san leapt on the Scarlet. Ah, get it off! It is quite humorous that a mere bunny has eluded you all for this long. Think you could catch it? Why, of course. Watch a master at... Sunbun-san leapt in the Violet's face. Ah! Get this foul creature off of me! Sunbun-san sneered with contempt. Someone, do something! That moment I realized that Tara was recording Violet's struggles. I'm helping in... just a second. That's not Violet. That's the wrong name. That's not Violet. She's recording. Game makers, you fucked this up. Was supposed to be a green-haired lady, everyone knows that. Sunbun-san leapt off of Violet on the kitchen floor and went out. Give me my cap back. I do suppose a nice rabbit stew is on for lunch today? Huh. I guess I should help you. You have to help, Sunny? I don't see why not. Time for round 2. Now quick, before it gets too far. I'm right behind you. We were chasing after Sunny, the bunny, all night. Morning, Sunny. How'd you sleep? Pretty well, considering how you edit the footage that keeps me alive. Drunk. It sounds like a win-win to me, if you ask me. Can you believe it? We're already on the 6th day of the show. It already. Time sure goes by fast. No kidding. Anyway, time to wrap up phase 2. Just need to go on a second date with the last soulmate candidate. Shouldn't be too hard, no? Please don't change me. Break a leg. Seriously, actually, breaking a leg would be a lot better for you than messing up today's date. Not helping, Cat. Time to get today's date started with none other than my third soulmate candidate, Tara. Yeah, that was her name. Of the green-haired girl that was saying this, who was filming, Tara was filming. I knocked on the door to the games room. Hey, Sunny. What's up? Thought I'd check in and see how you were doing with your game. Let me show you what I'm working on then. Handed me her game device. Not all the art's ready, but I'm hoping it will be done soon. It's a farming game. I had to ditch the pigeon dating idea after, well, finding out it was already done. That's really a shame. For the whole world, really. Oh! Oh! Oh no! I remember the pigeon simulator. Oh my god, that has been so long since the pigeon game got released. Oh my god, I remember now. There was a pigeon dating sim where you went to a school. You were like a human in a pigeon school. Oh my god, it's been so long since this game came out. I've completely forgot about it, even when it was mentioned. If you wouldn't have mentioned it this way, I would have never remembered that there was actually a pigeon dating sim. Oh my oh my god. I forgot all about that. What has it been since this game came out? 10, 14 years. Oh my god. Okay, damn. Must be around 10 years now, damn. 8 to 14 years, Jesus Christ. Damn. Anyway. But in this game, you get to live in a village out in the country, make friends, raise crops and decimate all the invaders with a giant mega pigeon death machine. And there's 1 million possible weapon combinations and... That sounds cool. Love to play it. I'm curious. How come we decided to make a farming game? Good question. I've just got a special place in my heart. I used to just play these morning till night every day. You can probably tell I'm not really go out and party kind of person. To be honest, I don't know enough people to go to parties anyway, but whatever. Sometimes it's more fun to stay indoors and just do what you enjoy. That's how I feel about it. Enough talk, try playing it. I want to see how you feel about it. Alright, here we go. The title screen displayed with a click. Stardew Valley. Yup. That's pretty much what I was expecting. I was literally thinking it's Stardew related. I was literally thinking that. Well, here we go. This game totally doesn't exist. No one has made this game yet. Totally not. There was no pigeon simulator dating game, and surely no one has ever made a game called Stardew Valley or something slightly similar to that, right? Right? I was a mecha pilot who got tired of life in the mecha corps and decided to move out of the country to become a farmer. Never heard that before. You think so? Yeah, really. Incredible. I never thought you can combine farming and being a mecha pilot in the same game, but you did it just fine. Thanks, Sonny. It's nice of you to say. I just skipped it because I know exactly. If you played Stardew Valley, you know where this was going. Like, come on. Just one thing I think was a little off. What's that? Any feedback would be great. I feel like the relationships with the townspeople were a little weird. The dating aspects didn't feel really right. I knew you'd notice that. It's kind of embarrassing, but never actually dated before, so I have no idea what it's really like. And to be honest, never really had a real friend either. It's not too much to ask. Uh-oh. Maybe you and I could be friends? Oh, I'd be honored to be a friend. That's it. Please don't trap me in a video game again. Wait, what? Anyway, watching you play gave me some ideas. Want to help me with testing them? Sure, PLP to help however I can. Both suggest ideas she implemented it will test together and repeat. This keeps getting better and better. Our smiles and enthusiasm was contagious. I could help but be excited for an overdrive. We spent the rest of the day working on the game, but it only felt like minutes. Just glad it wasn't another virtual reality game. Feeling a little bit late night munchies. Guess I'll go head downstairs. I walked to the kitchen and opened the fridge. Sweet! Some leftover cookies that Violet and I made together. I grabbed a few and wolfed them down. Delicious. Got a case of the midnight munchies?
I figured I'd do my civil duty. My mom would help me with the cookies Violet and I made.
Right, okay. Could someone finish all the cookies? No one else would have to make that sacrifice.
That's too good of a person. I know. Gets me in trouble sometimes.
Anyway, I've been meaning to talk with you. What's up? How did it with Tarek today go? We played Stardew Valley. Like I say, I mean, awesome. Playing Stardew Valley is nice, but hey. Really, that's a bad. Tell us that in after your date that you thought you two really connected. Well, it doesn't matter. The other things you did, you better keep it alive. That's great, dear. Okay, the last square? Hell yeah. Time to get some shut eye. So what's this supposed to do? It's the first time we see someone in our dream, and it's Scarlet. It's only a prototype, but technical details aside, you can think of it as a memory reader. So it revides memories. Pretty much, think of it like a surgeon's scalpel. With it, it makes someone forget things as big as who they are, something as small as a specific conversation. So, if you use this on someone, anything's fair game. You can trace anything you wanted. Exactly. Well, maybe it's not really a scalpel if it comes with a reset button. That though, this was supposed to help people after the war. I'm supposed to help people after the war. I'm sorry, Scarlet. Don't worry about it. I might not be able to help them, but it doesn't mean I can't help you and your partner escape from this madness. Thank you, really. Thank you so much. So she's not my partner even though I wanted to partner her in the end of the first round? Not that. I know you take an incredible risk for us that honestly most people would never. Don't mention it, Sonny. What I do? The manager traced it back to me, then I accept whatever comes. It's the first time I helped somebody in quite some time. Scarlet. The boat is just past the woods behind the rocky cliff near the beach. Don't be there forever, so act quickly. It's suicide to go for it during the day. So I recommend heading there near midnight. Thank you, Scarlet. You sure you don't want to come with us? Someone has to stay here to help the people that fall in the spider's web. You don't have to be so noble. I envy her, you know. I had to leave this place with you. But someone needs to stay here to do what's right. Oh, we're all in the game room. Girls and I kicked off our morning by testing out the house game together. It's multiplayer now, so we all could play together in the same world. This came with its own fair share of consequences. I said, cover me, or you'll have to finish making dinner yourself. I'm trying. There's just too many mutant vegetables attacking. Yui, I need you to cover me. Where are you? I'm sorry. Mayor's birthday and decide which berry to give him. It can wait. And then I won't get bonus points. Come to think of it, I think we're running low on tomatoes and carrots. You need any, Violet? We have enough to survive the winter, but more supplies are always welcome. I'm on it. Well, games can definitely get more exciting. Wanted for them to test the relationships, but maybe that will have to wait. I guess we'll see next time? Yeah, next time. I can't wait. And the rest of the morning playing Taro's game. Morning, Sunny. Let's kick off phase 3. Hopefully we can wrap this up quickly and you'll be back to your old life soon. I better be. Nice as this island is, it's a gilded cage. You'll be able to get back to your old life soon, that's a promise. Well, unless you make a mess out of your next 3 dates, I can't help you there. But assuming you do, you'll get to leave here with one of the 3 girls you're dating now. But first, time to pick which of them you'll be going on a 3rd date with today. My god, why does it have to be 10 days now? I just wanna go on with the story. Let's start with Yui. Yeah. Yui's date are probably the most boring. Let's see Yui's room. From my look, she was looking at something. Hey there, Sonny. What's the hurry? You look like you're quite in the rush. Just wanted to see you a little earlier. Gosh, that's very sweet of you. Really meaning to see you too. It's been doing a lot of thinking since I got Sunburn Sun. Ah, how's the big D doing? Oh, come to think of it, that's why I came out here. I went out here in a hurry. I was trying to catch up. Oh, this already happened a few times, and each time, he somehow ends up back in my room. I'm sure he's fine. I wouldn't be worried. I just can't help myself, you know. You're a really sweet person, Yui. I loved it about you. You too, Sonny. You have time to hang out? Something I'd like to do with you. Of course, I'll do for you. Even if it's a little boring. I'm sure it can be boring, whatever it is. So we walked together to the beach and started fishing, side by side. Ah, now this is in life. I have to admit, this wasn't what I expected. This was by far the best way to pass the time out in the countryside, and it's out of valley. To be honest, we're not much for crazy activities like skydiving or shopping trips. I'd rather just spend my days quietly with the person I love, talking from dusk to dawn. Just enjoying each other's company, you know? That's the best. Is it okay with you? Of course it is, Yui. Getting the chance to learn more about you, to try the things you like. That's where the real fun is. I'd also much prefer that to doing crazy things all the time too. But I do think shopping trips aren't really in the same category as skydiving. They are when you live deep in the country. Hey, you up for a little contest? Sure, let's do it. What is it? Want to see who can catch more fish? You're on! Apparently I had faint the flames of Yui's competitive spirit. The next few hours we kept on it while we enjoyed each other's conversation and company. Yui was a natural. She was catching fish left and right. Each time she caught one, she let it back into the ocean, and each time I wanted when my first one would bite. I never ended up catching a second one. That didn't matter. But it did matter that we were having a ball. What?
Thanks for indulging me, Sonny.
Yeah, had a lot of fun too, you don't worry about it.
You don't have to lie. I know I'm not like the other girls. I go up with nothing. It shows in how I spend my time with over everything. I love you so much, you know. If I had you, I'd give you all the love in my heart every moment of every day. I really would live for love. That's all the fathers wanted. But I know I can never give you the things everyone else could. The money, the acclaim, the excitement. I find myself worrying, what if you pick me, so I can leave this island? You realize that I can give you the life you deserve and you start to hate me. I don't know what I'd do if it came to that. If it comes to that, I would ask you. Just me be enough.
Oh, holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. It would be kind of. I mean, he would be enough, right? I don't know. Damn. But no. For now, I feel it doesn't take a rocket scientist saying this would be a terrible idea for ratings. So, the more girls that are running, the higher the ratings are. I tried. Of course it'd be enough, Yui. I don't need to be in the spotlights. I don't need to be rich. More than all that, I want you, and just you.
I've waited so long to hear you say that.
She pulled me close and kissed me.
I love you so much. Always have an hour as well. My competitive spirit is still here.
I'm sorry, Yui.
You're not. It's going to be me and you. Doesn't hold myself back anymore, Sonny. If anyone comes between us, I will kill them. I will stab them with a knife, and I will tear them apart.
She pushed me onto the warm sand of the beach and pressed herself against me. Yui. Kissed me once or her hands wrapped around me as mine pulled her closer. But my heart isn't in it. And just like that, that's my last date with Yui. Time sure goes by quickly. Thought I'd find you here. Why's that? Tend to come out whenever you're lost in thought is all. Thinking about how the show's almost over, am I right? How do you know? Lucky guess. Well, it's not over yet, so don't let up just yet. Speaking of which, how was your date with you today? Not the way I wanted it to go. So sorry to hear that, I won't pry. I guess 3 dates wasn't enough to see if someone's marriage mattered after all. Who knew? Anyway, I'd ask you if you were thinking of choosing at the end, but I'd rather wait and see how it plays out. Going to stay out here for long? Nah, I'll probably be back inside soon. I'll keep you company till then. Think you might want to have a conversation with someone that won't get you killed if it's not TV worthy. Thanks, Kat. I won't mention it. No, I'm curious, Kat. What's up? Let's say I knew I was screwed, that there was no way of me getting out of here alive. That the only way left for me to survive was just to run. Would you let me escape? Of course, Sonny. Thanks, Kat. That means a lot. It's no big deal. Stayed out for a little bit longer before we call it a night. I'm lucky to have someone I can trust on my side. I slept like shit. No surprise considering how yesterday went. I lie in bed for a while to try to conserve what energy I could for the day. Guess it's time to find Kat. Morning, Sonny. I'll be happy to know your third date with you was pretty well received. Not the highest rated we've had so far, but enough to give us more room to keep going. Sounds good enough to me. For our next date, make sure you pick someone you think the audience will respond well to. But at this point, I think you're in a pretty good spot either way. What further ado, which soul mechanic is going to be Terra? Man, if I know you were going to spend all your dates with Terra indoors, I would have just booked the mansion. But sometimes the best things in life aren't the most expensive ones. Who knew? Just kidding. You ever seen a depressed person who owns an island? Go get a tiger. Found Terra sleeping on the sofa in the games room. She looked so peaceful. Maybe I'll come back later. Zombies! Everywhere! Ah! He pulled it up suddenly. Crazy dream? No kidding, I dreamed that we all got turned into zombies. Luckily, there's no way that could ever happen. Totally not. There's like no crazy pheromone lasers and stuff like that from a certain very smart redhead ladies that all turns us all into zombies. Did you go to bed late? Hell yeah! Spent all night working on the game. And I finished it too. Care to join me in testing it out? I added some new features I'd like you to try. Sure, I'd love to. Looked like the same game I had played before. What am I looking for? You'll see. Set up the game. Moments later I saw Terra's avatar run up to me. I made it in just in time. The new event is about to start. What's the new event? I see from cute, shy and robotic pigeons flew from the sky and started to attack our avatars. Ah! Fight the pigeons. I ran towards the pigeons, preparing for a fight of a lifetime. Don't worry, I gotcha. I pulled a giant can of pigeon repellent and started blasting away. Whoa! I think something's bugged. It's not working at all. Guess I gotta fix that. While Terra was laughing at our mistake, was being lifted into the sky by the pigeons. I think I'm screwed. Why are these pigeons taking me? I tried to move my avatar, but there was no way to resist the death grip of the robo-pigeon. Don't worry, they're about to fly into the territory of the maple syrup dragon. There. What? Uh-oh. Screen lit up with a blast of flying maple syrup. I thought I would say something like that, but here we are. The maple syrup slammed into the pigeon and forcefully stuck the wings together. The consequence decided to fall to the ground at breakneck speed. Ah! Save me! I hadn't saved yet! I knew I forgot something. Forgot to add the ability to save. I have to write that one down. As Tara took notes, I rapidly fell to my doom. I'm happy for you, but if you could just for a minute. Marita smacked into the ground. Pigeon first instantly died on impact. Oh man, I had so much stuff. Is there at least a respawn mechanic? I've never died before in this game. Of course. Just hit the retry button. Press the button and watch the world around me reset to the village, sense the giant beasts of death. Except now, the village seemed 10 times bigger than before. Wait, when did the village get so big? Then it dawned on me. Wait, isn't the village that get big? I got small. Took a more careful look at Marita. I was a pigeon again. I sighed deeply. Same time, Tara was kicking like a child. Spent a few more hours testing out the rest of the game's new features. Thankfully, there were no more pigeon Easter eggs. There's one last thing I want to test out, if that's okay. Will it end with me getting turned into a pigeon? No. Just come with me. Brought her out of the cabin we shared in the woods. When we got there, she turned around, walked up to me, and held out an item I've never seen before. I expected that. Yep. She walked up to me and gave me an item called Ringhof. You're pretty cool. What's this? Let me try to explain. Came onto the show with no idea of what it was about. Huh? Huh? This fucking G data security bullshit. Well, Jesus Christ. Personally, I thought it was stupid at first, but hanging out with you has been so much fun. Never really got to work on my hobbies with anybody, but I met you. Honestly, I never had someone to share all my crazy shit with, but you're different. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you're pretty cool, and I hope we can keep doing this even after the show is over. I'd love to. I don't even have to ask. I've got to say you caught me off guard with this. Why is that? You're giving this ring to me, well, it could be a little misleading. You're not making any sense. We left together and walked back to the mansion with a spring in our step. We played the day away without a care in the world. Well, it's enough gaming for the day. You up for a movie date? Sure, what do you want to watch? It's a Hitchcock film. I've always wanted to see it. What's it called? The Birds. Felt the blood vessel in my head pop. This woman is bad for my heart. But she never fails to put a smile on my face. She's crazy about birds. Time to find Kat. Not here either. Ah. Kat was at the table writing something down on the frantic page with one hand against her head. Hey Kat, what's up? Oh. Huh? Oh hey Sonny, I didn't see you there. How you doing? Depends on what you're ominously writing. You look just like someone who just realized it was dead meat. Oh this. Don't worry about it. Somebody's dead meat, but probably not you. Yay? I'm just kidding. I'm just picking up some of the balance sheets though Tu was working on. Being an accountant was really never in the cards for them, despite what they say. Sit down. I'll be stuck here a while anyway. Sure, sounds good. The next to her. Was awesome. Guess I'll call it a night. The performance is coming to a close. The actors and actresses come out one by one, ready to take the bows. I would clap. I'm waiting for you, and only you. I woke up on the floor of the games room. Dad was sleeping on the sofa with one hand still on her game console. We'd spent all night playing games and watching movies like it was our own little sleepover. Pigeon zombies everywhere, ah! And then she was up. Let's hope this insane show never gets to the point where Tara's dreams make sense. Oh man. My head's pounding, but I've got no regrets. Me neither. Gotta do this again sometime soon, Sunny. You bet. Is it time for you to go on a date with somebody else now? Yep, that's just how it is. Alright, have fun. Save some time for a game with me later, okay? Sounds like a plan. Awesome.
You're running out of time, Kit Kat.
Go on, Evan. It's going to be fine. Just watch. Good morning, Kat. Morning, Sunny. How do you sleep? Pretty well, thanks.
You bet you did. The bet is worth more than your life.
That reminds me. Why can't the staff have the same kind of bed Sunny has?
Do I look like I'm made of money?
You literally own this island.
If I give the staff beds, the next thing they'd ask for is minimum wage. No thanks.
He walked away. So, how about that 5-year plan, huh? Maybe the brothers were onto something with the whole accounting thing. Anyway, time for your last date with your last soulmate candidate, Violet. You ready? Time to make a break. I'm ready as I'll ever be, Kat. Then without further ado, lights, camera, don't get yourself killed! I found Violet in the same place I met her. She was taking out a fresh batch of cookies from the oven. Morning, Violet. I slid next to her and grabbed one of the cookies in one smooth motions. Ow! Hot. Flung the cookie into my mouth anyway. Worth the pain. Damn, that was delicious. Wait a moment, you silly goose. You never fail to make me laugh, Sunny. I quite admire that. Something just snapped in my neck. Oh, Jesus. I think I just snapped my neck. Oops. I'm getting old. Snapping my neck more than often. One foot is pretty down bad right now. And yeah. I'm not in the best physical shape. Not gonna lie. I did the mocking bow with my arms behind my back and put on my best fancy accent. The pleasure's all mine, milady. Step, you! I wolfed down another cookie. Hell yeah. You do know those are for sharing with everyone, right? I'm part of everyone. What's the problem here? We laugh together at the bit we were before me. That reminds me, Sunny. What's up, Violet? Come to my attention. The show will be ending quite soon. Yup. Oh, do cheer up, please. I don't intend to feel sorry for myself. Instead, I want to use the time we have left to do something I've always longed to do. And what's that? What I want to go on a date. The kind that normal people go on. The kind I've only read about. Having a picnic, watching a movie at the theater, long walks on the beach. Even something crazy like a paint night. Then we can watch the sunset go down together. And it'd be so romantic. Enthusiasm was adorable. She was practically bouncing around the room like a ping pong ball. I think we can make that happen. Can we now? Which one? Why not all of them? She's got the most beautiful smile. Damn. Really? You gotta be kidding me. Ah, you can count on me, Violet. I'll make it happen. Yay! Do the little Sheehan dance. Gosh, can't stop smiling looking at her. That said, I have no idea what to do. Guess this will be touch and go. Wouldn't be fair if you figured out everything. Let me handle the picnic. She pulled out the basket from behind her. Here to join me in the lovely outdoors? I won't miss it in the world, Violet.
Food. Give me. Here's food. Oh, it's so delicious.
Okay. I'm so stupid. I love myself. We walked outside for a while and settled on a lovely spot with a nice mix of shade and sunlight for a picnic. The way her silver hair caught the sunlight was enough to make you believe in angels. She was so beautiful. Dig in. I've brought plenty. Please don't hold yourself back. Got to be the luckiest person alive. Save the talk for after you try this. I'm letting you have the first bite. Should I be worried? I smiled as she mock-pouted. Just kidding. She laughed and smiled as she spoon-fed me a delicious egg roll. Called it. I am the luckiest person alive. Not just because the food's delicious, but because you're here next to me, Violet. You've made this week so special. Feel the same way, Sonny. And there's more where that came from. I had just a little heart attack where I thought I was not recording the screen at all. But I realized I am, so I'm happy. You're absolutely right. I've got something prepared just for the two of us. Next, coming up. You owe me one, Sonny. Huh? We enjoyed the delicious food and conversation over the rest of the afternoon. Walked back to the mansion hand in hand, smiling all the while. Next stop, the only movie theater on the island. I didn't know we had a room like this in the mansion. You mean the game room? Who is also now the movie room somehow? But alright. I'm not surprised. Tara's pretty territorial about this room from what I've seen and heard. But right now, it's our very own private movie theater. I did a little jazz hands at the TV. That is so cringe. Violet laughed as if I had just put out the performance of a lifetime. I made a dramatic bow. Oh god. And took a look at what movies we had in store. Let's see, we have rom-coms, fantasy, medieval movies, war movies, a few superhero movies, and last but not least, a horror movie. I'll put on a rom-com. From what Violet was saying earlier, this would definitely be her favorite. Saw the movie, and went back and sat next to Violet with an arm around her. The story was about a girl who moved to a place called New York to become a writer, falls in love with a boy she meets here, eventually realizes her dream and her love. It wasn't anything special, but Violet was thoroughly entranced with the whole movie. Me? I was more entranced by her. To the credits rolled. Finally, Violet practically burst into tears. It was the best movie I've ever seen my whole life. My whole life! And how about we take a scene like from the movie, turned into a painting? Oh my gosh. You didn't. Just wait right here for a second. Okay. I had no idea where to find art supplies, but I knew if there was anyone who could, it was Kat. Kat? I think you know the sitch. You got some nerve putting this together at the last minute. I liked it about you. 4. Set up everything you need for a paint night in the main hall of the mansion. Stat. Oh man, I just finished my shift. Even better. You've got free time for this. And so we started painting on canvases in the main hall. I think I'll paint a picture of Violet and I watching a movie together. This counts, right? What are you painting, Sunny? I'm painting a picture of us watching the movie together. The most beautiful scene from the movie, you know. You're ashamed not to capture it. You're quite a flirt, you know that? I mean, they call me the Simp Master, so I've heard that one before several times. I just gotta pray no one sees that. Those people are gonna be mad at me that I just admitted that I'm simping a lot for a lot of different people. And not all of them are women. Spoiler alert. But I liked it about you. A smile could melt the coldest heart. So, which scene are you painting, Violet? I'm drawing the scene when the girl runs out in the rain to tell the boy that she loves him. It was just so romantic. She sighed like a love-struck teenager. You could tell she was putting her whole heart into her painting. She captured the scene perfectly. As for me, I'd just say I was more focused on making the people have the right number of heads. I was working from there. 1, 2, 3 heads, right? 3 heads, right? Me, Violet, the head between my legs. An hour later, we finished and prepared the final artworks. She's an incredible talented artist. Me, not so much. That was embarrassing, but man, it was worth it. Just to see her smile and break into laughter. The laughter was interrupted by a gurgle from her stomach. Mother would punish me for sure if she heard me make that sound, but who cares now? Violet was unstoppable at this point. The time for dinner? I do believe it is. I volunteered to cook, but she wanted to go back to the restaurant that we went on our first date, so we did. Apparently she was trying too hard to be prim and proper back then, didn't actually get as much as she wanted. She ate up a storm, almost, literally, like almost. We spent dinner wolfing down delicious food without a care in the world, laughing about scenes in the movie and our little artsy adventure. And finally, we went for the long-awaited walk on the beach. We held hands as we walked along the ocean. The waves of the ocean seemed to play music for us as we skirted by. At times, we talked without end. At other times, we enjoyed each other's company and warmth in silence. Either way, we were as happy as can be. We talked about how the past, the present, and the future were so different than before because of each other. You know, Sunny, if you asked me to marry you right now, without a doubt, I'd accept. I know it sounds quite crazy to say that in such a short period of time, but I just know. She kissed me passionately with everything she had. We fell together on the soft sand of the beach. Will you marry me, Violet? I looked at her and saw the most beautiful smile from the most beautiful girl there was. I know the final ceremony is tomorrow, but I want you to know how I feel. A moment passed. Felt like my heart was trapped in my throat. Of course, I know what I said, Sunny. Then, I saw something I'd never seen before and would never see again. Oop. The sky outside rapidly turning from bright blue to black, as if it were water being drowned in the darkest ink. I mean, I know they have the technology to erase my mind and think and stuff. But I'm not sure they have the power to erase my, like, to control the weather, right? Do they? Like, what kind of futurist? I mean, there has been a war, the world is going to shit or something, I don't know. But whatever. And the bright sun in the sky went out like a candle in the wind. The warmth of the beach sand disappeared in an instant. Please collect the cast. The experiment is complete. Last thing I saw was Violet screaming. Shadow figures grabbed her from behind. A second later, I couldn't even see my hands reaching for Violet's, desperately trying to pull her. Blah. Gotta get ready my second bottle of alcohol for dehydration. Yes, alcohol is the best dehydration, by the way. I will stand to that. The essence of life came just out of this bottle as well. A second later, and I couldn't even see my hand reaching for Violet, desperately trying to pull her back to me. Then I felt someone grab me from behind. No, not somebody. It must have been several people. Forced me to the ground and covered me behind my back. I screamed, but there was no sound. Couldn't hear anything, not even the sound of the waves. I tried to fight, but there was no way out. Screamed for Violet, for her to run as far as she could, but I heard no response. Then, nothing. I know why we're here again, but alright. I woke up on an operating table, the kind you'd see in a nightmare. Ich fick mal Latein fast ein bisschen around when this bunch. Morning, Sunny. What's going on, Kat? Get me out of here. I'm afraid I can do that. And honestly, I'm getting tired of explaining why. Let's just speed this along, shall we? What are you talking about? He placed some kind of helmet on my head. I tried to avoid it, but the brace around my neck made it impossible to maneuver. Please, Kat, don't do this. I could hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. He raised a hand, revealing a trigger switch with a single red button. See you soon, Sonny. He pressed it. The curtain closes. You're taking your bow. When you lift your head, I can see you clearly for the first time. It's you. The one I'd been waiting for all this time to see. The one who made me dream of a life together far from this island. And right here by me all this time. What? Tomorrow's the day, Sonny. You nervous? Who wouldn't be? You've got a point. Reach my hand and held it tightly. You okay? You sure you should be doing this? I don't want you to be punished just because I want to get out of here. Hey, Kat. We've always been a team, you and me. No matter what, we're in this together. Thanks, Sonny. How did things come to this? The escape failed. I've been surrounded, beaten, shot, betrayed. The love of my life, she shot me. I'm bleeding out rapidly. Try my best to slow the bleeding, but it's no use. What did you do to her? I choked out every last word. I didn't do anything. You were too busy making hard eyes at Kat here to see where her true loyalties lied. I'm sorry, Sonny, but it's true. I don't understand. Why don't you tell him, dear? Damien is my father. I knew you were planning something the moment you came to this island, but you didn't trust me enough to tell me what exactly it was. So, we came close to you and told you just what you wanted to hear. Then, you told me everything I needed to know. And as soon as you told me your plan, there was no way you were ever going to escape from this island. Why are you saying this? Now that's my girl. You really are my daughter. Why? I love that look on your face, Sonny. You know, you've got an expression that would be perfect for my next show. Oh, and it just so happens we've got an opening
just for you.
It's no use. There's too much blood. The world turned dark. This is the end.
Keep him alive, Sonny. You might think I'm showing you mercy, but believe me, by the end of this, you're going to wish that I'll just let Kat kill you.
Why? Why, Kat? Why would you? Barely have time to breathe before the waves pull me under once more. Where am I? I'm underwater? So dark, cold. I try to move, but I'm so tired. It takes all my strength to reach my hand out forward. Feels like glass, trapped in some kind of tank. I want to sleep, but just Is someone there? I feel somebody's presence. I open my eyes and I can see. Hang on, just a little longer, Sonny. Who are you? The woman in front of me looked at me with pity. I hit the glass with little strength I have. You're awake. I'm so glad, but gonna wish you were asleep for this next bit, trust me. And sorry in advance. Huh? She moved towards some kind of terminal next to my tank and pressed the button. Different cue. It was as if every nerve in my body was set on fire. I screamed and thrashed around, but it did nothing to alleviate the pain.
Oh, will you look at that? Looks like our little hero got some life left in him. No, Sonny, you're in luck. Usually, I just kill you for this, but a new opportunity's just opened up, and I think it'd be the perfect fit.
So sorry, Sonny, but it's true. I don't understand.
Why don't you tell him, dear?
Demon is my father. Always the hero, aren't you, Sonny? Be more worried about yourself. You knew the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. Didn't have to be like this, but you. I'm done talking. Bye, Sonny.
Hold on,
just a little longer, Sonny. Looked away from me as if she heard something, but I couldn't tell. Shit, they're almost here, running out of time. I'm sorry, Sonny. Won't be able to give you back all your memories, but this will have to be enough. Press another button on the terminal. Got to run back to my tank, or they'll know something's up. Press her hand against the glass. Hold on, just a little longer, okay? I'll get us out of here. The pain stopped. The world turned dark.